World News in 5.
Right now.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes. World News in 5. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
Good day to all of our listeners here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service. This is World News in 5 and I'm your host, Steph Vicente. Tourists from many countries, including the United Kingdom, may soon have to submit their social media history from the past 5 years before they can enter the United States. The BBC reports the move is part of a new proposal announced by American officials. The rule would apply to travelers who can visit the U.S. without a visa for up to 90 days as long as they use the electronic system for travel authorization or ESTA. Since returning to the White House in January, U.S. President Donald Trump has been pushing for stricter border controls, saying these measures are needed for national security. Experts, however, warn that this plan could discourage visitors and may raise concerns about digital privacy. The U.S. is expecting huge numbers of foreign tourists next year as it co-hosts the Men's Football World Cup with Canada and Mexico and again in 2028 for the Los Angeles Olympics. In other news overseas, the United States has seized an oil tanker near Venezuela, according to U.S. President Donald Trump. Speaking at a White House event, U.S. President Trump told reporters that they have seized a tanker off the coast of Venezuela, a large one, the biggest ever taken. Reuters is reporting based on 3 anonymous U.S. officials that the tanker was intercepted in a U.S. Coast Guard-led operation. This development comes as the U.S. has increased its military presence in the region over the past few weeks, saying the build-up is part of an effort to crack down on drug trafficking. Meanwhile, the Venezuelan government accuses the U.S. of trying to remove President Nicolas Maduro from power. And finally, Iceland has now joined Spain, Ireland, Slovenia, and the Netherlands in announcing a boycott of the 2026 Eurovision Song Contest. The BBC reports all 5 countries pulled out after Israel was officially confirmed as a participant last week. Stefan Eriksson, the Director General of Icelandic broadcaster, RGV, said there is no peace or joy in the contest given the current situation and that Iceland is stepping back until things change. RUV explained that Israel's inclusion has caused division among members of the European Broadcasting Union and within the general public. The Broadcasters Board finalized the decision on Wednesday, just hours before the deadline for countries to confirm their participation in what is supposed to be Eurovision's 70th anniversary celebration next May. Iceland was thought to be the last country still weighing its choice. Eurovision Director Martin Green said they respect the decisions of the broadcasters who chose to withdraw and hope to welcome them back in the future. And that concludes today's edition of World News in 5. For Radyo Pilipinas World Service, this has been Steph Vicente. Good day and stay safe, everyone.
World News in 5.
Right now.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes. World News in 5. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.